California. I first saw the Grateful Dead December 28, 1966 at Sacramento, California, and was so thrilled by what I saw that I wrote Jerry Garcia a letter, and he responded to me about 2 months later. And I'd just like to read the letter. Dear Craig, thank you for writing. We appreciate such effort. I'm sorry I haven't gotten around to answering before, but you know. The Death song that you heard me sing is a Reverend Gary Davis song called Death Don't Have No Mercy. Our arrangement is somewhat updated version, but retains a certain amount of the feeling and the tonality of the original. I make no attempt to duplicate Davis's phrasing or melodic lines in the vocal. Instead, just sing it as more or less naturally. In terms of our philosophical attitudes toward our music, we've carefully avoided forming thoughts on the subject. The music says it all, parens, hopefully. Most of our material is traditional, again, parens, at least the lyrics. We usually write our own melodies and we always use our own arrangements. By way of background information musically, Phil started playing bass a year and a half ago when we formed. He has absolute pitch and 20 years experience in classical music and jazz. He used to play trumpet, wrote big band Stan Kentnoid arrangements, and has composed many fantastic symphonies in the serial 12-tone form. Pigpen. His father was one of the first R&B DJs in the Bay Area. Pig's been listening to blues since he was a child, playing guitar, harp, and piano for 5 years and singing all along, organ since the band formed. Pigpen, Weir, and I worked together for about a year in a fine jug band. Bob Weir, for about 4 years, mostly folk blues, chord theory, fingerstyle, and hard-working young musician with fantastically good time. Bill Summers, he was called Summers at that time, drums for 9 years, mostly big bang rock, James Brown, etc. Jazz, brilliant and very fast. Me, guitar for about 9 years. Started with rock, then into traditional blues, white traditional, ballads, country music. Spent 3 years as a bluegrass banjo player. Back to electric guitar when the band formed a year and a half ago. I try to work at it. We like to play, and that's the big thing. When we played in Sacramento, we felt that our performance was far below standard. I'm sorry you haven't heard us on a good night. We'll probably be back sometime. We should be recording our first album within the next month. Hopefully, we'll be out within 2 months or more. Thank you again for writing. Gratefully, Jerry Garcia, Captain Trips.